What's going on, guys? Here we have a Gear Chronicle deck profile. Now, the only upgrade we got to it was, this card Valkyrian here. This is a little something kind of playing around with, playing for fun in my locals. So far, it's been running good for me. Make a few tweaks. It might be good for you, but, let's just get to it, shall we? The starter is, just random card. We don't even need to care about the name. Draws you a card. That's all we care about. So next up is the grade 5. The one thing that makes the deck run easily, I guess not really easily, but much more consistent, much more reliable. You have Valkyrian. Basically, all we care about is that he's a grade 5. All we care about is that number. Other than a number, he's just a vanilla card in this deck. Next up is the only grade 4 we play. 4 copies of Mystery Flare. On place, he gets a various amount of effects due to the amount of bound cards you have. If you have 3 or more bound, he gets +1 drive. If you have 7 or more bound, plus crit. 13 or more gives +10 to 6 units. 19 or more. At the end of your turn, you discard your entire hand to gain another turn. Super powerful effect. Valkyrian here allows us to get to that 19 quicker than we usually would with just the regular gear cards. Next up is the only grade 3 we play. 4 copies of Lost Legend. Lost Legend helps us pseudo stride into our boy Mystery Flare here. And if you play something on top of him, you counterblast 2 to draw a card. This card's especially powerful ever since it was released. We thought, oh man, being able to get 2 Force Markers per turn is so good. It has its ups and its downs, but for the most part, overall, really good card, I think. On to the grade 2s. Next is 4 copies of Lost Break Dragon. On place, bind a card from your hand, draw a card. So, if you have that Valkyrian in hand, once again, you bind, you draw a new card. And if you have at least 1 card bound face up, he gains +3. 13k beat stick on rear guard. Super powerful draw effect. What more can you want, really? Next is 3 copies of Steam Hunter Lipid. On place, bind a card. She becomes a 13k body for the turn. Once again, Valkyrian's in the drop, bind him, get him out of there. Last up for the grade 2s, we have 3 copies of Steam Mechanic Nabu. When she attacks, bind a card from your drop, i.e. that Valkyrian again, for a guard restrict of grade 1 or greater, and then at the end of the battle you put her in your soul to draw a card. Next up is 4 copies of Wedge Move, one of your staple grade 1s. He's basically pseudo stride fodder for your pseudo stride in case you don't have the grade 3 to pitch in case for it. This way you can only pitch 1 card for Lost Legend instead of needing to pitch multiple cards. Also, when his attack hits, find a card from hand, draw 1 card, i.e. come on, that Valkyrian. Next up is 4 copies of Quicky Worker. When placed from hand, place 1 card from your drop zone on the bottom of the deck. So triggers, more Mystery Flares. You're mostly going to use this for Mystery Flare, because when you put a grade 3 or greater to the bottom of your deck, Soul Blast 2, you draw 1 card. Next up for our grade 1s is Steam Fighter Memine. This is probably going to get replaced once the Astral Force comes out. But so far, this is the best last grade 1 that I thought that you could play. Simply for the matter of, if you discard a grade 3 or greater off of her effect, you gain +5. Now, if you can dump that dead Valkyrian in your hand, or a grade 2 that you don't need, in case you want to use Nabu or use Lipid to bind that card from the bind zone to add to your numbers. Rounding off on our triggers, pretty standard. 8 crit, 4 draw, and 4 heal. But that's all I got for you guys today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for all of our future content. All right, peace.
Oh, happy holidays, guys. This is Crow from Team Triple Sleeve. Do you like the shiny cards that you see on the table? Be sure to check out TripleSleeveTCG.com for all your Cardfight Vanguard needs. Also, check us out on TCG Player. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe to our YouTube channel. This is Crow, signing out. Peace.